Hey, what's up, guys? Zach Calhoun here. Today I'm going to feature the calendars feature inside LeadStack, why it's important, how to set it up, how it works, and how to just navigate the feature so that you and your team can set up online calendars that automatically book appointments on your calendar, on your lead's calendar, and you can track it as the team leader, seeing all the appointments that are coming through on your schedule, on your team schedule as well too. So when you click on calendars, it's important you already have your profile set up and your Gmail synced up, and we go over that in separate onboarding videos. But in this video, I'm just going to show you what the calendar looks like so that you can know how to navigate it yourself once you do have it set up. So if you click on calendars, look over here at the top, on the very top. We always work top down. So you have calendars, we have appointments, we have calendar settings. So when you click on calendars, you can actually see everyone's calendar. So for example, you see some of my calendar here. You click on all your teammates, you can click into their specific calendar, look at what their meetings look like, look at their schedule, and it's all very clean inside LeadStack, which is really, really nice. And we have groups as well too. So if I want to make a group, I can do that. I can just click here to see those specific calendars. So really simple in regards to viewing and seeing appointments. Next, if we want to set up appointments or look at what appointments exist, I can click new appointment right here. I can do that workflow, or I can just see, okay, who's on the calendar, who's coming up, right? What appointments are coming up? So if I quickly wanted to see what's there, I could do that. And I'll also filter by specific users or calendar types as well. So that's a kind of a basic overview of how it looks. But how do we set it up and how do we create calendars, right? So when you click on your calendar settings, it's going to jump you over to our business settings and in your calendars. You'll see this quickly. There'll be nothing here whenever you click on calendar settings. So you have to create a calendar, okay? And if you look on top, you'll see preferences, availability, and connections. Again, you have to have your connection in place for your main integration connection with Gmail or Outlook. I prefer Gmail. And you want to check for conflicts. So if you have let's say you have a personal email you've been using for all your emails, for all your calendaring, that's okay as well too. Like that's what you can use for your check for conflicts. So you can still have that calendar be your main calendar, or you have a team calendar you use, etc. So keep that in mind. Like if there's a specific calendar you want to integrate with, you can do that very, very easily, and you can avoid conflicts or any double bookings. So here I'm clicking back on the calendars tab. When you create a calendar, you can call it whatever you want. Call it discovery call it Zach Calhoun's calendar, etc. When you can add it to a certain group as well too. So you can kind of see this here, like what kind of calendar type it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click edit here in a second and show you what it's like to create a calendar, or you just click create a calendar as well. But you'll see here on this three dots, you have multiple options. You can duplicate, you can copy embed code, you can copy permanent link, and you can copy scheduling link. Turn off the calendar, move to a group, or you just go ahead and even delete it if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example. When I click copy permanent link and I open up a new tab, if I wanted to send somebody directly to the calendar, it's just like a hosted, like here's the calendar online, just direct link, this is what they would see. So the lead or the person you're trying to connect with, they would pick their date, click, say it's 12 p.m., click continue, fill this form out, click I confirm, and then click scheduled meeting. Okay. Once they fill this form out, it will send invitations to them and to you. So you both have a connection on your calendar. This form is also customizable. So say you want to ask certain questions, or say you want to know certain things about them prior to the call that they're required to fill out, you can do that here. And of course, we require a phone number, because if the person, say, was on a Zoom call and they're not there, we can just call them, talk to them. Hey, what's up? We saw our Zoom call right now. They're, oh yeah, I'm trying to find it, or I got lost, or whatever. I'm driving. I'm stuck in traffic. So that's stuff that we do. So I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back to LeadStack here. Yeah, here we are. So here's the calendars. How do you set one up, right? And also, how do I embed one? Well, to embed one, simple. You just click copy embed code, and you can place that calendar I showed you a moment ago anywhere on the internet. So if you have a website or a web page where you want your calendar to be, you can do that very easily. And of course, with the LeadStack funnel builder, you can just click add calendar, and it will embed it there for you directly. So you don't have to even design or copy and paste any code at all. It's totally no code. So you click these three dots and click edit. So here's kind of how the calendar creator or calendar builder looks on the back end. Okay, so first off, you have meeting details. You can add a logo here if you'd like. That's always nice to have. You saw it a moment ago. And you can name the calendar, write a description, add it to a specific group as well. You can even customize the URL, which is nice. The meet invite title, it is nice whenever you send it over to see your name. Like as a lead, like Zach Calhoun meeting, that's nice to know that there's a dynamic field there. And the same with meeting location. Once your Zoom or Google Meet is set up on your account, you want this to be a dynamic field. So it's a custom field based on the meeting location. Okay, so it's pulling in that Zoom link or that Google Meet link and adding it here automatically. So there's no confusion or having to go back and add in a link manually. All that stuff just takes too much time. Keep it simple, right? Of course, you can add some colors as well too. So you can change your availability. So say you have a certain day of the week where you cannot do calls or you don't want to do calls, then just turn them off for the specific availability for you or for that specific calendar event. Keep in mind, if you have a sales team, you don't want to, they can all operate on this calendar at the same time. And actually, I want to show how to add a sales team as well. I'll show it to you. Actually, let's go back real fast. I'm going to close this out and open up our discovery call example. Okay. Because here you can see it's a different type of call. So let me go back. I'm going to click create a calendar and show you an example. So you have 4 calendar types: simple calendar, round robin, class booking, collective booking. Okay. My favorite of all, in all the world is round robin. And here's why. If basically it just shares the calendar as a team. And if someone was to book on Thursday at 1 o'clock, and let's say Robert's not available Thursday at 1 o'clock, but someone else is, that person will get that meeting. So just because Thursday at 1 o'clock's closed off for Robert, because we have Ollie, because we have Danny all on the same calendar, it will go to Ollie or Danny for what. So that's what's cool about round robin. I like round robin in that way, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the discovery call because it is a round robin call here in a second. So instead of making a new one, I'm going to show our discovery call and just open it up and click edit to show it to you. So we have the same things. It looks very similar, right? Logo, name, description, etc. But if you look here, it says select team members. So I'm going to optimize for equal distribution or optimize for availability. In this case, I want to spread out my demos for the team. And in this example, we're using Google Meet as our dynamic link, dynamic link location. And so all you do is just type in your team name, and then boom, they're added there. So adding your team members in your process early on does matter, and it's super helpful. Okay. And again, now I'm optimizing the availability for a team calendar. So this is a team round robin calendar. I want it Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, right? And so when we do that, I can also change out the meeting interval times, meeting duration, minimum schedule notice is 2 hours. Basically what this does is helps our team not be like all of a sudden sitting there in the meeting appear and they have to get ready in 5 minutes. And we can even make meeting scheduled time like 6 hours, something like that. It depends on kind of what we want to do. I'll change it right now to show it to you 4 hours to 5 hours. This is for fun. Okay. It gives everyone time to kind of prep and get ready for that call. Now, if I go to forms and payments, you'll see what do I want to add on? Basically, you can have a default form, which is first name, last name, email, phone, and notes, which I showed you a moment ago, or you can add a custom form if you build those in our form builder, which is available in the site section on LeadStack. Okay. You can have a consent box. You can update these things as you want. And of course, you can redirect to a confirmation page. So if you're tracking cost per call, you want to put that conversion pixel on the redirected URL that you're adding here. So really important if you are tracking cost per call, and you should be doing that. Okay, you can also notifications. So you can send out emails to your team, and you can also assign specific people to it. And you can basically check these boxes based on what you want to do with that calendar. Okay. And you can customize it. So say you want to add a cover image, you can do that. And you can kind of play around with the styles, save it, look at it, see what it looks like. Okay. Also, there's some additional notes too. If folks want to make changes, they can do so we'll send over a dynamic rescheduling link. Same thing for canceling as well, which can be helpful. If someone needs to reschedule, they can do that just right there by clicking the link. Okay. So I'm going to click save. And then so if I wanted to access this specific calendar, same thing. I can either send over this direct permanent link, or I can just have it embedded on a page and send over that URL of that page. Okay, so let me just show you an example. I'm going to paste this here. There's a discovery call. Here's what it looks like. This has already been set up. This is my team is here is on these calls. Okay. Yeah, so that's how that works. Really simple. The goal is to create a calendar you can use for your lead flow, and connecting with people and doing demos and filling up your demo calendar is super powerful. Now, if you're wondering, can I use this calendar for something else, like booking out operational stuff? Of course you can. You can use it for anything. You can make one calendar, my photography team operations. Here's this calendar, or my north side of town calendar, my south side of town calendar. You can totally manage all these things. And what's nice is, as well, I can show as well, is that let me pull up my calendar here as well. This all syncs with Gmail. So I have our whole team calendar here, and I can see everybody here quickly inside Gmail, and anything booked inside LeadStack will sync with your calendar as well. So it's really easy to kind of see, how this is so powerful for you and for your team. If you're for your sales team, so they can stay organized booking demos. For you, as you manage your team and as you manage your own demos in your operations. So as your operational team is looking to book things out, when do they want to book them out? Who's managing that? How does it look? Any change that you make on your Gmail calendar like this, on your Google Calendar, will update and change over here on the calendars section as well too. You can go into preferences like about being location, availability for your own account as well. But really to navigate, this is very simple. You just click on calendars, and you can quickly see kind of what's happening here. It's all integrated, and you can see what appointments are here really quickly. And of course, you can open up those links and add them to places as well to make it so you can directly link to calendars. It syncs with your whole entire team. It's really, really cool. And we can connect to these calendars inside of our automations later on as well too, inside LeadStack. So everything works together, and it's really, really powerful. So you want to take advantage of it, use it, stay organized, look professional from a sales rapport standpoint, and of course, go crush. All right, I'm excited to help you. If you need any questions, let me know. Of course, get started today at leadstack.ai. See you soon.